Hello everybody and welcome to The Jam, the only Space Jam 2 news source ever. We've had some big reveals these past couple months, so let's get this thing started. To recap, a Warner Brothers press release announced that Sheldon Bailey will be LeBron James' basketball double. Loyola Sierra-Wright is playing LeBron's son. Don Cheadle clarifies that he's not playing himself. There was a rumor that Jim Carrey would be reprising his role as the Mask, and there was a leaked behind-the-scenes video showing a bunch of other Warner Brothers characters, including, as mentioned, the Mask, Joker, Pennywise, Voldemort, and the Wicked Witch. Michael B. Jordan was in that video as well. Tony Bancroft is animating on Space Jam 2, and he only works in 2D. He also gave us what we thought would be a first look at the logo, but I have some news that deconfirms that. LeBron said that COVID would not delay the film's release, as the animators are now working from home, although that was 6 months ago, so... And finally, Don Cheadle's Black Monday co-star Paul Scheer accidentally revealed that Don Cheadle would be playing the film's villain. Now that we're all caught up, let's get to the new stuff. On April 30th, just a few days after the last episode of The Jam went up, LeBron James took to social media to show off his new hat, featuring the official title and logo of Space Jam 2. Now called Space Jam: A New Legacy. Here's the high-res version. I really like it, but I really want to share something I noticed. If we zoom in a little and look inside the text, there's this technological-looking background in it. Now I can't think of any tech-based Looney Tunes characters, so I can only assume this is an allusion to Don Cheadle's character. More on that later. 3 months later, on July 31st, Warner Brothers puts on their online store the very first pieces of Space Jam 2 merchandise. The hat that LeBron wore in the title reveal video. They're simply, as WB calls them, black dad hats, bearing the film's logo. But there are actually two variants, one with the normal facing logo and the other with the logo mirrored. This may have been the hat that LeBron was wearing in the video and his camera did not mirror the image. Or he was wearing the normal one and the camera was mirrored, and Warner Brothers just made this hat as a reference to the video. Either way, both the hats are said to be in limited quantities, with the mirrored one only having 100 units. Now, you're probably wondering, did I get one? Well, I would be stupid not to. I got the regular one because I wanted to, and it's pretty nice. The logo looks nice, and I'm very happy to have it. A few days later, on August 17th, LeBron James finally unveiled the new Toon Squad jersey, and the reception to it has been pretty mixed. I think it's okay, and I've definitely warmed up to it after some time. I think I would have been more disappointed if they just used the old jersey. I do appreciate how much bolder and out there this one is though. I think it works. 3 days later, on August 20th, a set image leaked, and I've been questioning its authenticity. Here's why I think it might be real. I saw this image posted on Instagram and videos discussing it posted to YouTube, but now trying to find them again, I can't. So I assume a lot of the post must have been removed, which makes me nervous to show it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to link the image in the description. Look at that and then come back. Instead of showing the picture, I'm going to show you my incredible artistic interpretation. So go ahead and look at the leak. I'll wait. Or don't. I don't care. You done? Great. Let's take a look at this. What we have here is LeBron James going one-on-one against, based on what we've learned, probably Hagrid from Harry Potter, wearing a Warner Brothers jersey. In the background we see the feet of Bugs Bunny, and those heels are from Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. This is most likely a previs shot, which is why a lot of it looks kind of weird. Bugs and Harley are probably stand-ins. Now, obviously, that's not Robbie Coltrane, who played Hagrid in the Harry Potter movies. He's 70. But here's why I think this is fake. First of all, the hair is all wrong, unless it's not Hagrid. The other reason is LeBron's number is 23, and the jersey reveal showed his number being 6, and almost a completely different color. That's it, though. There are more reasons pointing to it being real, but as always, just take things with a grain of salt. Some minor news here, but on September 1st, Moose Toys announced that they would be producing the toys for Space Jam 2, along with the upcoming Tom and Jerry movie. Moose is mostly known for little live pets and Shopkins, things I'm not interested in, but also completely out of my demographic. Also, it's pretty much all but confirmed that LEGO is doing a Looney Tunes minifigure series in early 2021, so it might be possible that they want to get new molds ready for Space Jam sets, but that's just a prediction. And finally, on October 18th, stay with me because this is going to be a roller coaster. Ben Meckler, a writer for Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts and Final Space, but probably best known for his visual effects work on G.I. Joe Retaliation, went on Twitter to reveal the supposed official synopsis for Space Jam: A New Legacy. The synopsis reads, during a trip to the Warner Brothers studio, NBA superstar LeBron James and his son accidentally get trapped within a world that contains all of Warner Brothers' stories and characters, under the control of a malfunctioning, all-powerful force named AIG, played by Don Cheadle. With the help of Bugs Bunny, LeBron must navigate through a never-before-imagined world filled with iconic movie scenes and characters as they reassemble the Looney Tunes to rescue his long-lost son. Now to get back home, LeBron and the Toons have to unravel AIG's mysterious plan and win an epic basketball game against digital gamified super versions of the NBA and WNBA's biggest stars as the entire world watches. Before I continue, let's talk about Ben Meckler. When he first posted this, pretty much everyone assumed it was real, aside from a few people who knew that Ben likes to joke around on Twitter a lot. Some people even asked him on Twitter if he was doing a bit, to which he responded, no bit. Now, that could have been a bit too, but I didn't want to fall for the joke. So I did some digging through his Twitter to find where he got the synopsis from, because he isn't working on the movie and the plot sounds too real to be made up just for a joke. After a few seconds of looking, I found that apparently he was invited to a preview screening and the invite had the synopsis on it. So yeah, I guess it's real. That's the plot to Space Jam 2. Now, let's read into this. First of all, I called it that Don Cheadle would be playing a tech-based villain, and I'm not just trying to seem smarter by making a prediction after the synopsis. That was my prediction from back in April. Another thing to note is that LeBron's son is going to have a much bigger role than initially anticipated. Overall, those leaks from before line up pretty well with the synopsis, and it sounds really good. I'm so excited to see it. A couple things before I end this, I want to mention some things I missed. First of all, Ryan Coogler is not only producing the movie, he's also writing it alongside Sev Ohanian, I think I'm pronouncing that right, who wrote Searching, which I haven't seen but heard great things about. This makes me very excited because both of them are known for really good movies, so I can't wait to see what they can bring to Space Jam. Next thing I want to mention is a couple new characters I saw listed on Letterboxd. First is Erin Flannery, who will be playing Casablanca Woman. Casablanca is owned by Warner Brothers, so we're going to be seeing Casablanca Woman in Space Jam 2, so get hyped. Next is Whitney Coleman, who will be playing Trinity from The Matrix and also providing the voice for Granny, replacing June Foray, who sadly passed away in 2017. Next is Gary Oldman, who will be reprising his role as Ruber from Quest for Camelot. Lawrence Fishburne will be reprising his role as Thrax from Osmosis Jones. If you remember the last episode of The Jam, it could be interesting that they're trying to wrangle all of these Warner characters for this, but I think, if anything, I would have preferred if they had just kept it reserved for Warner Animation, like the Animaniacs and Scooby-Doo and the Osmosis Jones. I called that too. And finally, this gets me super excited. Christopher McDonald will be reprising his role from the Iron Giant, Kent Mansley.
I work for the government.
And that brings us to today. I want to give a quick thank you to everyone who watched those first 2 episodes of The Jam. The first one is sitting at over 400 views right now, which is insane. When I posted the second one, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a one-time thing or if people just really like these videos. But apparently, it's the latter, because that video is nearing 1,000 views at the time of writing this. So, thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe, yada yada. That's all, folks.
Introducing the Looney Tunes family of video games from Sunsoft.
Family Pictures.
There's Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage.
Now you're talking.
Speedy Gonzales.
Arriba, arriba, arriba.
Looney Tunes.
Fluffer and Succotash.
Roadrunners Death Valley Rally. Beep beep. Tasmania. Finally, Daffy Duck, the Marvin Mission.
Excellent.
Move, Earthling.
Kinda pushy for a guy with no mouth. You're despicable, and I'm iridescent. What do you know? Glow in the duck.
That's it. The Looney Tunes family of games only from Sunsoft.